Hello everyone, welcome back to my blog about wildlife and why there are conflicts with some species sometimes. Today I'm going to talk about the conflicts there are between red squirrels and grey squirrels in the UK. So as you may know, red squirrels are a native species in the UK, as the grey squirrel is an invasive species in the UK. Invasive species, what does that mean? That means that the species was actually brought by humans into the UK. For the grey squirrel, they came in 1870 and they were released in England. They reproduced very fast because they were very suitable for our woodlands, and then they spread all over England. This brings us to the conflict between red and grey squirrels. But before I talk about these conflicts, I will show you maps of the spread of grey squirrels in our country over the last 30 years, and I will compare it to the distribution of red squirrels in the UK. These maps were created thanks to a large dataset. What is a dataset, you ask? Well, when scientists want to record the location of a species, what they do is they monitor the species. So they record the location of this species thanks to a GPS. Then they create a sheet where they have the name of the species, the date of the location of the species, and the site where it was located. I created 6 maps to make it easier for you to understand the distribution of these two species, red and grey squirrels, in the UK. We are going to start with the first 2 maps, of course. As you can see, this one is the location of the grey squirrels between 1986 and 1996. They were widely spread in Norfolk, east of England. Also, what you should note is that they are located in the northern part of England and in some parts of Scotland. Now, the map of the red squirrels at the same period. Yes, the population of red squirrels is spread all over Scotland and Northern Ireland. And as you can notice, the population is very wide and big. Now, let's see the following 10 years. It may come as a shock. Let's start again with the grey squirrels distribution between 1996 and 2006. So, what do you think? You can actually notice that the population became bigger in the parts I talked before. The population increased in Norfolk, in the west of England, and we can still see them in Scotland. What about our native red squirrels? Well, as you can see, it changed drastically from the other map. They are still located in some parts of England and Scotland, but the population is mostly distributed in Cumbria, west of England and south of Scotland. For these last maps, we are going to see the location of the squirrels between 2006 and 2016. Let's have a look at the grey squirrel population again. Their population declined in Norfolk, but they are still widely spread. And what you can also notice is that the grey squirrel maintains their population in the north of England. Now, let's have a look at the red squirrel population again. So you can see that there is nearly no red squirrels in the southern part of England anymore. The population remains in the north of England and some parts of Scotland, but that is nothing compared to 30 years ago. Have a close look at this map. Now I will show you the first map of the distribution of the red squirrels again. See how the red squirrel population declined? You must be wondering why there is such rapid decline of red squirrels. Well, as I said before, there are lots of conflicts with the grey squirrels. Because of the invasion of grey squirrels into the UK, the red squirrels came into competition with the other species. They have approximately the same diet of seeds and mushrooms, but grey squirrels are bigger, so they can easily take over the territory of red squirrels. Another factor of the decline of red squirrels in the UK is when the red squirrel were brought to the UK, they brought with them a disease. I'm not going to bother you with the information about this disease, but you should know that grey squirrels are immune to their disease, but red squirrels actually die from it. But not to worry, regional and local government in partnership with wildlife conservation organization work together to put up management plans to actually reduce the grey squirrel population and to maintain or sometimes increase red squirrels population in suitable habitats. If you would like to learn more about these management plans about red squirrels, I invite you to go on multiple websites like the RSPB website or Forestry Commissioner website and the Scottish Squirrel website. You can find all the links in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned a little bit more about the conflict between grey and red squirrels and why our red squirrels are in danger in the UK. As always, you can share this video with your family and your friends and let people know and be aware of this situation. I will see you on the next video. Bye!